Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Forex Black Box. Quick update on Monday, the 22nd of June 2020. It's quite late stream I'm making. It's almost 6 p.m. London time. Sorry for that, guys. I had a busy family day today. So it's also Monday, so there's not much going on except S&P 500, of course, coming back up. Basically, open with a gap, fill it to break below this trend line. I talked about that on Friday or the weekend, sorry. I talked about the weekend. We're going to open with a gap and wait for it to come back up and show you that is actually want to go down. So basically that's what happened, and we're still up inside this trend line. So if I go down to 4 hours, so the 4 hour open here, come back down, and we continue back up inside, consolidate a little bit, come back up, come back down, and we'll break a new high of 4 hours. I think that will continue, but we'll be looking for a pullback first, and we'll continue back up again here at this level. There's some support here or this low, so it can indeed come back up here. That will be in line with the pullback I talked about over the weekend. So yeah, there's nothing is gonna keep going down in one straight line. Whoever sold from here will probably gonna exit at the opening, nice price, and open with a gap, and normally the gap will be filled again. And if the continuation of this trend want to go down again, we're probably gonna see after the gap will close. But apparently what happened is we're still inside basically Friday, or not Friday, but I think Friday, hold on, we're still inside Friday candle. We're not going to engulf it today. I don't believe that's going to go all the way up today, but I think it's going to just give you a wick here and probably pull back the following day, and we'll continue back up inside. Basically we're going to be hugging this trend line until any further news. So I'm not gonna trade it short yet, because it showed me a failure here to break low is a failure and come back inside a stronger momentum up, and let's see what happens next day. If you have another momentum up here, then we'll be watching for a pattern here. Okay, maybe tomorrow we're gonna have a wick and we'll come back up here again, try to engulf all these days, and at this point we'll see a nice 1 2 3, whether or not we'll be successful or actually will come back down again. So it's a lot to say about this at this point, but the trend in the lower time frame is up. 1 hour is up. Okay, we open the first hour, you see the strong momentum back up. You wouldn't short it here. You come back down, come back up again. That show you that is the momentum going on. I would be waiting for a leg down here, but didn't give me that leg down. It actually went all the way up, come back down here. That's a nice swing. See that from breakout here. That's where you can long from. Come back again, retest the same spot, and will bounce from here. So whoever didn't take it from here, you can take it from here. Okay. There's some trader, they trade at the breakout of two last candles for hours, and they take it further up to the special level. They come back again and up again. That's your swing. Okay, that's your swing low, basically retracement. Retrace, come back up again, and before we know it, before the session open, we touch it here and we'll continue back up again. So that's a good trade. Price action. You could enter here, leave your stop loss below there, and 1 to 1. So there's a lot of opportunity you could have done, and if the trade continue back up, basically we are above the 4 hour 20 moving average. Okay, so that looks like okay. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Maybe we're gonna have 4 hours give you two wicks, and we'll come back down again here. So that's the 4 hour. Probably gonna see another leg down here before we continue back up again. So 4 hours will tell you a different story. 1 hour is giving you more details inside. If you go lower time frame, 30 minutes, you see that a lot more swings in 30 minutes, 15 minutes, same story. See that from coming back up, give you retracement, pullback. You could brought from here, and you can see that is actually trending. So keep breaking up, momentum up. So I reckon that don't short it. If it's a trend in if it's a trend in the play, don't short the trend. Don't assume it's going to go drop from here. There's no really good reason. So we call that risk on situation in the play. So for the who asking me question over the weekend about risk off and risk on, What I mean by that, what I mean is if S&P 500 going up, that means is risk on. Inside S&P 500 there's a 500 companies, the standard and the poorest, they're called the S&P. So the standard and the poorest companies or assets, there are altogether 500 all in one piece, and that's presenting the stock market, whether it's bullish or bearish. Okay, so that's why we look at S&P 500 all the time, or the SPY. So that's why what we see here. Basically today it's risk on. Okay, we're still inside the momentum up, but looks like we're sideways at the moment. That could be also count as a wave 4. Okay, we have a wave 3, 4, it will be like that before we break 5 and we'll come back down. That could be the play. Okay, could be that way, could be, it doesn't matter. What does matter is you go to the low time frame, 1 hour, 4 hour, for example, and you know that that could be a failure. You know that break below this line, trend line, it could be a failure. You could go even lower and you could trade what you see here. Okay, open with a gap and come back down and back up again. See, open with a gap, come back down and continue back up. Sorry, what I'm looking at, I'm looking at here, this one, that's 1 hour. Open with a gap down here, come back down and give you a wick. That's a rejection. Okay, that's bulls get involved in the market and come all the way up here. Your job is to look to a low time frame, look for a pullback retracement from all this momentum, from this high to this low. The closest, I'm around 50%, I believe. And you see it's coming back up, you can jump in the train. Why not? Leave your stop loss below there and you continue 1 to 1. There's so many way to trade it, but that's risk on 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily. We just started because we have a previous 3 days bearish and we have one more day here. There's also one more pattern, 2 days in a row bullish, 3 bearish, another day one, probably gonna have another 2. The second day as well, we will push up higher. Okay, so let's move on, guys. I think I talked too much about S&P 500. Moving on, look at gold as well. We'll go all the way up to the highs and $1,763, which is quite good. Talked about that before. I told you that the 20 moving average looking nicely and holding. See that a low time frame breakout, come back, retest, and we'll continue back up, and indeed fill up the momentum up. However, remember that S&P 500 as well going up, the SPY is going up, and gold going up as well. So gold is not going to act as a safe haven, and you see that it's been priced in. So that's indicating that maybe S&P 500 actually want to go down. It's just a pulling back now. Just today is only Monday. It's not much going on. So it's just maybe short covering. So you see that gold as well, if you go down to low time frame, nicely above the 20 moving average 1 hour. Keep breaking every swing, consolidate, break higher, pull back and give you more momentum up, consolidate, break up. 2 tops at the moment. Let's see how they're gonna play. Still momentum up, which is the 20 moving average. Probably gonna continue one more leg up. Could be 3 tops as well, head and shoulder. So we have 1 here, 2, 3. Maybe we'll do that and come back up again. But remember that S&P 500 maybe the SPY maybe can go down easy because it's still the risk on of coronavirus and all the stuff. Moving on quickly. So I took some time on S&P 500, but it's quite important. Bitcoin, you see that we break out of this trend line we talked about. Let's see, we are at this level now. Let's see what's going to happen here. Going to have another leg down, continue back up. It's basically sideways here on the daily. We have a strong momentum up. I'm looking for a retracement below the 20 moving average, and we'll try to break that second trend line. If that's the case, that could be a good trade back up here. But remember, today is only Monday. That's why dollar is a little bit weak, because S&P 500 is up. So wait for probably breakout of this level. Also break that trend line. If it does break that trend line, we broke the first one down, leg down, and come back up. We're still inside the range. When we break out of this range altogether, is a good trade to trade up back up. but I don't think that's the right way, because if the SPY start to be risk off, then we see dollar strong, then possibly we're gonna see one leg down. Okay. um, Oil, see that strong momentum back up. We have a double top, possible double top, 1 2. That looks, this is the first time come back down, second time is fully in. Let's see it's gonna be successful breakout or not. Normally we will know it after a few days if it's successful or not. If we get away from this level, retest and continue back up, that would be a very good trade to continue all the way maybe to 86. But if it's not, probably will come back down strong. Test the 20 moving average only 2 days. We didn't really stay there long. So as soon as it touched the 20 moving average, we just bounced. And that's why the momentum is still up. Also, we almost close to the end of the month. So the seller and buyer, they're going to finish the contract probably this week before the month is over. Just 1 week before the month is over. So watch out for that. And there's another question as well for to remember who is. But he was talking about why oil connected to CAD. It's always been that case since the start of oil. So when you buy and sell oil, you're using CAD to buy and sell oil. When also CAD is producing oil as well, big producer of oil. And when oil get affected, CAD currencies get affected as well. So if oil is going up, CAD going up. If oil going down, CAD is going down. Just like yen, if stock going up, yen is going down. If stock is going down, yen is going up. Okay, correlation. Just because if you buy something, you need money. Okay, when you need money, you need to sell something to get that money back. Okay, you wanna sell pound to get dollar. You wanna sell your asset to get dollar cash. You wanna buy gold, you need cash. You sell something else to get that. So the whole market all connected together, and that's why it's a very good strategy to look for what is moving. If his oil is moving up, then my expectation is CAD is gonna increase in value. Okay. And dollar index, of course, went down today because of the S&P 500, of course, showing some momentum back up the whole day down. As you can see, strong momentum down, pullback. But still, as I talked about, that 20 moving average will be tested or this level, then we will see leg down. It will be confirmed if we see retracement back up here. Then we will see one momentum, one down. But if it's not, we will see probably another day coming back up and try to engulf that previous day. But the strong momentum down because of the stock risk on today. That can change overnight. Okay, the market can change anytime. So as long as the day started risk on, then you can trade, make you trade short and sweet. Don't stay there forever. Don't hold to losing trade. If you hold the losing trade, you're gonna lose more than you expected to lose. Okay, so I expected that to show you some momentum here. One support level, some minor support. There's nothing here as well. Here some support here as well. So that can act as a support, could be bounce. But watch for the 20 moving average to be successful to hold it, continue, or it's going to be a failure and continue down. Okay, 20 moving average is your border. If it was down here, start to climb back up. Your target is 20 moving average, as I did say, and we will be counting the wave. 1 2, probably 1 2 up again. That could be the case. Wave 1, wave 2, 1 2 3. There's a lot of way to see the market. I don't know. I'm saying, I'm telling you what I'm looking for all the time. I'm looking for waves. Okay, see that wave is going to continue, a flag, come back up, or it's actually going to swing down, probably strong momentum, and we'll be looking for a failure to continue back down. So many ways to trade the market. You need to know that from history what they look like, what is happening before, what's happening here. 20 moving average is holding nicely, come back, breaks through it, come back up, and sideways, hugging the 20 moving average. Then we start getting away from it, retesting it. Probably going to see another leg down because it's just the first time testing 20 moving average for a while now on a daily. So I think that will come back down here, one more leg. If that will be successful, holding the 50%, then we'll come back up. Okay, moving on. Euro, you can euro per dollar, you can see that nicely coming back up. But this is a very good trade, to short from. Remember happened here before. See that strong day come back up, and the following day just collapse, coming back up again. That's what I expected. Major move, major move. Probably gonna have another major move down here. So let's see what's happening tomorrow. Probably gonna pop up a little bit and we'll come back down again for 2 more days down leg. Major move equal major move and another major move. I talked about that. Someone else asked me actually, do I expect euro dollar to go back up? Yes, of course, because you see the history of it. It's not strong momentum down. Overall, we up momentum. We need to test the 20 moving average, which we did. I exited out testing of the 20 moving average. I could have long it, but I don't want to be long in this market because I think the second wave today, the first day of the month, we don't know what's happening tomorrow. What news is not been announced yet. So if they didn't talk about anything yet today, probably tomorrow, probably the day after, maybe the end of the week. So trade what we see, don't trade what you think. I saw that it's gonna bounce for the 20 moving average, and it did indeed. But I'm not gonna take a trade because I think it will. But from history, it does, like here, like here. Okay. So here we'll start. Um, if you look here, we started bounce, nice momentum, come back 20 moving average. Of course, it's gonna react. It's normal because that 20 moving average will equal other pairs as well, like dollar, like a cable, like Aussie, USD. All these pairs are all connected. When they come in a special level, if there's more than one or two or three that are in a special level, probably this pair will push up. Okay, high probability trade. This is a chain reaction. Cable as well. You see that cable below, but we in a nice level. But don't forget that cable only behaving in the way of dollar's weakness. Okay, you see that the previous one, it was the 20 moving average. Sorry, euro USD. It was on the 20 moving average. Here, cable is below the 20 moving average, showing that cable is actually weaker than euro. So probably gonna test the 20 moving average and we'll continue down for another leg. We'll have more major move, another major move. I expect another major move down here. Okay, I need to be quick. This video is getting long. Euro as well. Yen getting weaker, of course, because of SP 500. So what we're looking for, we'll accomplish almost major move. Probably is gonna bounce from here a little bit. Maybe we're gonna just drop one more leg down overnight. Let's see what's gonna happen. But this major move is not really complete. Can see maybe, yeah, almost the same. So look for 20 moving average retracement. We'll look for 30 major move down, 2, 3. Okay. I wanted this one to come back up again to challenge the 20 moving average, but of course the stock was a strong day. However, if you notice that even the stock is strong, we didn't really go all the way down to the bottom of it. So it looks like a buyer still in this market holding. So if that's the case, that's a great news. But I'm not short or long yet for it. I would like to see the 20 moving average tested and hold this level. Okay, without that, I'm not doing anything for this pair, just watching it. My expectation is about 1,000 point or pips trade idea, at least to this level and the following level. Okay, but if hold here, then we get in a trade. We try to get the right area to enter, the right price, sorry, the right pattern. Yeah. Pound New Zealand, same thing. We are a special level as well. Strong support, not very strong support. We see this is around here. A lot of noise is not really clear. But what's clear is this level here. It's been tested here and bounced. We break out of it. It started from here and here. So let's see if we're going to have another bounce here or not. Okay, it's all to do with the stock as well. So watch out for the stock, whether or not we're going to have some weakness tomorrow or it's going to keep going up. Then you can actually look to the other, like look Aussie pairs, like pound Aussie, if it whether or not this pound Aussie will move up with the stock or is actually starting getting weaker, losing steam. Okay, pound CAD as well. See pound just bounce up against the CAD. Even if his oil going up, I think pound just trying to pound CAD itself alone just pushing up. If we have 1, 2, look like it's a failure. If that's become a failure tomorrow, I like to see test of 20 moving average, then it will show me that's a failure. That will be a good trade. But if it doesn't show me that, it's going to be a test of this level breaking and we'll continue one more leg down. Okay, maybe that will extend a little bit and failure to continue. Let's see. Watch your oil, watch pound strings. Okay guys, thanks very much for being here. I'm sorry I've been long a little bit on this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like, leave a comment, ask me questions, and I will reply to you or I'll answer you directly on one of my streams. Thanks guys, take care, have a great day. Bye.